my newly replanted cerveza and lime is looking pretty good. Good day from Kamakura, Japan on this Saturday, February 14th. I was able to get a lot done for the upcoming planting season. I've received some supplies to help ward off those pesky critters, and I've ordered new outdoor grow tents to go along with the ones I've had on hand. I also cleaned my oven and baked more delicious cookies, my favorite type. And I got the first batch of my spring and summer seeds planted. It's been a busy week, and for the most of it, the weather has cooperated. So rainy Wednesday morning. Quite the difference from last Sunday morning when we had all the snow out here. Looks a little bit lonely. The broccoli is all gone. But I still have my rosemary. I've got a fight to fight this year. And we'll try to do our best. I'll put Hunter out on patrol as well. Well, I got some supplies delivered just now. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Okay, let me show you what we have here. I'll give you a hint, it's for pest control. Yeah, I bought some chicken wire. Yeah, what I'm planning to do is wrap this around the base of my outdoor grow tents, and hopefully that will keep things like rats away and maybe squirrels. Squirrels can climb. I guess rats and mice can climb too. Yeah, so I'm thinking that maybe this far off the ground would be good, around the perimeter of each of the grow towers. Wow, they even sent some gloves. I wonder if they fit. Oh wow, they do. A little small, but yeah, these can be painful. They can poke you. So that was very nice. So I've got two of these. So the two equals about 20 feet. So hopefully that will be enough. And in here, I've had this for a couple years. I didn't want to put it out in the winter. But basically this is a plastic tent with a frame. It's like a rectangular shape. I featured this before a couple years ago, but I just hadn't used it much. So we'll put that to good use. I also have this here. Yeah, I bought this last year, but never used it. So I'll show you what this is. Yeah, this here is a cover to keep bugs away, but I'm hoping that it'll keep away birds and squirrels and other little critters. So it's not very big. So I have 3 of these. Yeah, this is 75 by 40 centimeters, 60 centimeters tall. Yeah, this gives you a pretty good idea of what it looks like. Yeah, so I have 3 of these. This will come in handy as well. Yeah, so instead of plastic, this is netting. Yeah, I think it'll be good for keeping bugs and birds away. And this week I bought 2 grow tents. Yeah, they're rather tall, 1.8 centimeters tall. So that means I can duck through the doorway to get in. And they've included a video of how to assemble them. I thought that was very nice. Yeah, you can see how they're assembled here. They come in pieces. Yeah, I was watching this here and I figured it shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I got this on Amazon. Yeah, I think it's really nice that they have a video showing how to assemble them. It really comes in handy. So as you can see, it's a lot of pieces, but if you do it properly and methodically, it should take no time at all. And it comes with these baskets here. Very nice, very nice. 3 of them, and in the front there, there's a space where you can stand and access all of the 3. And then you wrap the netting around it. Yeah, and here's a good idea of how it can be used. Watering seems easy enough. Yeah, it looks good. I'm looking forward to that. It'll be here in mid to late March, so just in time for my planting outdoors. Right now I've got to get these seeds planted, so that's my next chore here. Oh, one more thing. Last year I bought 2 of these. These are the outdoor solar animal repellents. They flash and ward off animals such as rabbits, dogs, and cats. Yeah, I bought 2 of these last year. I didn't use them because I knew I was going to be moving. So yeah, I've got these as well to hopefully ward off some of those damned critters. Okay, so next I'm going to wash my seed trays. Yeah, I've got the 3 here. So let's get these washed downstairs. Okay, let's get these washed here. First I need to put on my apron. Okay, nice and clean. Okay, I'm going to leave these over here to dry. Okay, next, the soil. I think I'll start sifting the soil. Yeah, I've got my pans here, and my sifter. This could be a little messy, so I'm going to put some paper down. That's why it's always good to save your delivery package paper. Okay, let's see. Takes a little time, but it's worth it. Nice. Nice, fine soil. Very good, very good. Very nice, very nice. And I'll save this and use this as a mulch on the other plants. Yeah, see all of the branches and things here? Stuff like this will just get in the way of germination, so you don't need this stuff here. Okay. I can see some chunks in here, so I'm going to re-sift this here. Yeah, that looks a little better. Yeah, I may need a finer sieve. I thought I had one. Let me check. Well, I can't find it. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these today, and then tomorrow we'll start planting some seeds. Okay, I think I've got most of the big stuff out. So let's go ahead and start filling this here. Yeah, I don't want to press down too hard. I want the seeds to be able to germinate and push their way up again. So I'm not compacting the soil too much, just pressing it down, getting rid of any air pockets, and we'll even that out a bit. Okay. Yeah, I can remember doing this about this time last year, back at the old house. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a good season last year. I'm hoping to have another good season this year. Okay, here we have 32 possible plants here. And I can see some sticks on top here. I'll just take them off. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion my other sieve is in the storage unit. I'll do some spring cleaning once the weather warms up. Okay, well, at least I got rid of all of this stuff here. Okay, so I'll do some more sifting and then I'll fill the plastic cups. Okay, I think we have a good amount here. Okay, let's get some plastic cups. Okay, I think I'll start with 10. And what I'm going to do is just cut some holes in the bottom here. Yeah, just like that, so that the water can seep out. And some of the roots can come out as well. Just a small hole. I'll vacuum up the plastic later. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, so I'm going to fill these up, not all the way of course, just about here. See where the ridges end? Yeah, just about to there. just above the ridge so I can have some settlement. The reason I'm not filling them all the way up is because I'm going to up-pot them into these here. Yeah, these are the ones that I'll be taking outside to do the final planting with. Yeah, I've also learned that if there's too much soil in there, the roots can kind of get waterlogged. So that's why we cut slits in the bottom here. And this amount of soil here gives them plenty of space to develop their roots. So we've got 32 here and 10 here, and that's 42. Okay, I think that's a good start for now. I'll save this soil, and tomorrow we'll get to planting. I'm going to save this sifted soil here. I'll set these aside. Yeah, they should be safe under here. Okay. Yeah, I can reuse this paper. There we go. Okay. And I've just saved myself a lot of time and trouble for the next round. Yeah, I thought I'd put this roughage on the pineapples here, act as a bit of a mulch. And I'll do the other ones as needed. Okay. Well, I've come downstairs to the kitchen because I'm going to try something here. I'm going to clean my oven. As you can see, it's not very clean. So I'm going to see what I can do about that. So I found a little trick online on the Telegram channel. I'm going to preheat my oven to about 190 degrees centigrade. I'll let this go for about an hour and a half. And in here, I'm going to prepare my lemons. Yeah, down here, I always keep a bunch of lemons. And this one here is from my tree. So I'll use that. Yeah, I think I'll use 4 lemons. Okay, here I'm going to fill this glass tray up with water. And here I'm going to cut up my lemons. And just place them in the water. Now to that I'm going to add just a couple drops of white vinegar. About 2 tablespoons full. And this goes into the oven for about an hour. Okay, and let's open this here. It's getting warm already. So I'll place this in the oven on the low rack. I'll set a timer and I'll come back and check on it in 30 minutes. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. 30 minutes left. The lemons are getting darker, but the water's not boiling yet. We'll see what happens in a little while. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? So what I'm going to do is take this out, and I'm going to make up a solution using this water and some baking soda with more vinegar. Well, this is very hot, I have to be careful. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of vinegar in here, some baking soda. Okay, I'm going to use some of this lemon water. Okay, now this I'm going to splash in the oven. Now let's see how this works here. It's quite hot. You know what? I get a phone call. Well, it appears to be working. So let me rinse this towel once again and we'll see. Well, I'd say that looks pretty good. As good as I'm going to get it. Yeah, I think that's success. Well, on this Friday, the garlic is looking good. It survived the cold weather quite nicely. Yeah, I'm liking that. Looks good, looks good. Jalapenos have died back. Yeah, we'll try again come spring. And the citrus trees look okay. What are you doing in there? What are you doing? Damn it. Nope. No sign of any nibbling. I guess this isn't very tasty. But the rosemary looks okay. Looks very nice. How are we doing out front? Okay, things look okay out here. The strawberries, I think they'll perk up again in a month or so. It's nice to see these buds here on the blueberries. It's very promising. And I think we've got some signs of, we've got some signs of tulips. Look at that. Yeah. There's one here, and here, two here. Nothing over here yet. Yeah, these are coming in nicely. Yeah, I think this died back. Couldn't survive the cold. But the bottom looks salvageable. Yeah, I'll cut it way back and let it start over. This one here may be finished. How are our succulents doing? Succulents look okay. I saw that tanuki poking around over here. Nothing to eat here. And here, yeah, we'll see if the ferns recover. I doubt it. But I can put something else in there. Something more lively, more colorful. Okay, yeah, things are looking pretty good out here. Beautiful day. Very nice. I made another batch of cookies in my newly cleaned oven. Let's take a look and see how they turned out. Look pretty good. Yeah, oatmeal, raisin, walnut cookies. Okay, let's get both of these out. Alrighty. Okay, they look pretty good, don't they? Yeah. Well, it's Friday afternoon, and I thought I'd do some cleanup here. I can't plant my seeds just yet because I'm waiting for delivery from Amazon. I can't do that until that gets here. They're a little late. It's already 4:15 p.m. So let's see what else we can do here. Okay, where can this go? Oh, right here for now. And my soil. I think I'll hold on to these cups just in case I need them. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, you may remember from late last year when I set this up, we've got two different types of lamps in here, and I've done the same thing over on this side as well. Yeah, the same types of lamps, just two different kinds. So everything's ready to go. I've got my heat pad here and another one here. So the lighting and the heat is all ready. I don't need the lighting just yet, just the heat. And then once I get sprouts, I'll adjust and turn on the lights. So once the delivery comes, we'll get to planting some seeds here. Well, my package finally arrived. A little late, but that's all right, I guess. It's here. Okay, let's see what we have. Again, I'll save my paper. Here we go again. A big box for a small delivery. What I bought were 100 popsicle sticks. That way I can label all of my cubes here. Okay, so I have all of my seeds arranged here, my arugula, strawberries, two types of tomatoes, and the pumpkin, the kabocha, cucumbers, winged beans, and I'm going to resurrect my grow tower here with herbs, basil, parsley, and Italian parsley. And here I have my edamame. So I have 12 cells here, so I'm going to grow 3 of each in the cells. Okay, I'm going to start by labeling my popsicle sticks, and I think I'll start with the mini tomatoes. Okay, so now I've got everything labeled here. I'll just go ahead and place them in. I have one more row that I'll decide to put something else in. Oh, here we are. Yes, I almost forgot about these. Yeah, the cambuchi. These are the peppers from Mexico. I think I'll put 2 in each. And I'll save the rest for succession planting. Okay, next are the mini tomatoes. And here I'm going to use, since they're so small, so I think I'll use maybe 3. And just to keep them safe, I'll put them into these little bags here. Mini tomatoes into the mini baggies. And later I can do a succession planting. Okay, more mini tomatoes. Now this one comes with a little bag. I'll transfer them to a much more manageable bag. Again with these here, I'll put 3 in each cell. I may have enough for a succession planting here. Okay, so I'll do the same with all of them. Okay, here are my shikaku mame, my winged beans. Really looking forward to this. Here I'm going to put 2 in each cell. And while they're still young, I'll be able to divide them. Come back. There we go. Okay, we're down to the basil. And I'm dabbing my finger on my tongue just to pick up the seeds. It'll also introduce my DNA into the plant, hopefully. And finally, the edamame. And I think I'll just put 1 in each cell. And we'll do another planting. Oh, wait, I can do some planting here. Okay, so there we have it. And I found this very handy seed planting guide that shows you how deep you should plant your seeds depending on the variety of the seed. So for the arugula, since they're very small, I'm going to leave them at the top, right on the surface here. Just press them in a little bit. Okay, the winged beans, I'm going to put them down about twice as deep as the seed is big. As for the cucumbers, I'm just going to press them below the surface. Now with the pumpkin, I'm going to plant the pointy side down, just deep enough that I don't see it anymore, and we'll cover them. Okay. These are the peppers. I'm just going to go down just below the surface and cover them. I'll separate them so that later, when they grow, I can separate them into 2 plants. And the mini tomatoes, I just want to separate them so that they can grow nicely. Okay, here are the strawberries, very, very tiny seeds. So I'm just going to press them just under the surface. Okay, there we go. And here we have the Italian parsley. Same thing. I don't want to smother them under the soil here. And here's the other parsley, the paramount parsley. And the basil, very tiny seeds. Now the edamame can go down about 1/2 inch. Okay, and 2 more edamame here. That should do it. Okay, these are ready for the grow tower. Okay, I've preheated the pad here. It's nice and warm. So here I'm going to water these seeds before I put them in the grow tower. So I'll let that soak in a bit and see if it comes out the bottom. Okay, let's see if it's coming out the bottom. Yes, it is. Just want to make sure each of these cells is fully dampened. You can see some dry spots here. Okay, how are these doing? Yeah, see how it's still dry inside? Okay, I think they're ready for the grow tower. Okay, here we are. So I'll turn off the light. They don't need light to germinate, they just need warmth. So I'll turn the light off. Grow, my lovelies, grow. So let's close this up to keep it warm. So we've got 72.6 degrees Celsius now. I want to get that up to about 90. And there's my standby grow tower for when they get a little bit bigger. I'll put some in here as well. Alrighty, we are on our way to another growing season.